from the era where I never knew who I was going to fight. Come one, come all, I want to be number one, and eventually I have to fight them all anyway, so it doesn't matter which way they line up.
I'm looking forward to the future, and whatever happened was experience. I'm just looking to put that gold in my waist, and that's it.
Rashad Evans versus Glover Teixeira really could be a crossroads fight. For Glover Teixeira, it's imperative at this stage of his career that he continue winning. He's got absolutely ruthless ground and pound, brutal power in both hands. Glover's got it all. He's the full package.
My job is to fight and to prove that I'm ready. Give me a call and I fight.
Glover Teixeira by submission. For Rashad Evans, Rashad is the former UFC light heavyweight champion. He is an excellent fighter. He's in fantastic shape, and he's with one of the best camps in the world with the Blackzilians.
I think that he accepted the fight so fast because he believes that I'm finished. He believes that I'm washed up. He believes that my best days are behind me. And that's where he made a mistake. Rashad Evans is back on the scene.
Impressive performance. He really does look new and improved, Mike. This is a very, very dangerous fight for him. He knows that. He knows that he's stepping in there against Glover Teixeira, a guy who's one of the most complete fighters in the UFC's 205-pound division, period.
This fight with Rashad is important to keep myself busy and to climb the ladder.
Styles definitely fights, and Glover's brute force and finesse. Brute force versus finesse.
He's a good fighter, but I just think I'm better all around.
It's all over!
I'm his worst nightmare right now.
light heavyweight champion of the world, defeating Forrest Griffin at UFC 92. He held the title for 147 days, did not defend it. He was defeated by Lyoto Machida. Rashad Evans wants another chance, Joe, to work to the top.
It had been 2 years since we had seen him beat Chael Sonnen before he came back against Ryan Bader, went through a series of injuries, recovered from that, and as the guys at the desk were saying, we really looked tentative in the Bader fight. Couldn't find his rhythm, couldn't find his timing, and lost the decision to a much improved Ryan Bader. But he feels like he needed that fight to knock the rust off and for a big wake-up call. To get back to training and to regain that spark, to regain that motivation. He believed that fight helped him, both by getting him back in condition, by getting him used to competing again, but also that wake-up call. Losing to Ryan Bader, I think, was very important for Rashad.
Dominic Cruz making an interesting point of feeling more like yourself the second time around. And Rashad Evans, Joe, talked about that. He said the knee feels good, the body feels good, and he believes tonight he can fight like he used to fight.
In training with that man, Tyrone Spong, who's one of the very best kickboxers in the world, who's now moved on to pro boxing. And Henry Hoops, his striking coach there from the Blackzilians, all those things will play big factors in this fight as well. And he will need that because he's fighting a monster in Glover Teixeira.
As I mentioned, this fight changed to the main event in a 5-round fight 11 days ago. Rashad Evans, this will be the 5th time he is scheduled for 5 rounds. Went to the 3rd in the victory over Griffin, the 2nd against Machida, and then distance fights against Davis and Jones. The first time he went 5 rounds was against Phil Davis back in Chicago in 2012, right here on Fox. 24 wins in his mixed martial arts career. From 2006 to 2014, Joe, he won 20 straight fights.
He had an unprecedented streak. It was really a fantastic run, snapped by the champion John Jones. He lost the subsequent fight to Phil Davis in a very disappointing performance for Glover. Really didn't feel like he put together a good camp for that fight. Really didn't feel like he was well prepared, but got back on track in a big way against Ovin St. Preux. A spectacular performance where he submitted Ovins in the third and then came back and pounded out Patrick Cummins in his last fight. Two sensational performances in a row where we really saw the old Glover, the full package, excellent boxing, nasty ground and pound, great takedown defense and grappling, and constant pressure. It is one of the most important aspects of his game, is the constant, consistent pressure that he puts on fighters. And it's going to be one of the more interesting things about this fight tonight with Rashad Evans, to see how Rashad responds to that constant pressure and nasty knockout power that Glover possesses in both hands.
5 weeks ago, Teixeira said, yep, I'll replace Shogun. He has prepared for 5-round fights in 3 of his last 5 camps. And he has finished 19 of 24 career victories in the first round. Our main event is 60 seconds away. Take for this, our main event of the evening, sponsored by Bud Light. Raise one to right now. Both fighters 36 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission, Executive Director Paul Walters. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Chris Lee, Derek Cleary, and William Roy Silbert. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, live from Tampa, Florida, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer and a wrestler, holding a professional record, 24 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the number 7 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Sugar Rashad Evans! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 24 wins, 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Danbury, Connecticut, by way of Sobelia, Minas Gerais, Brazil, presenting the number 4 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Glover Teixeira! Gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Let's keep this clean. Touch gloves and let's do it.
The veteran Herb Dean, our referee. Glover Teixeira. His hero, Iron Mike Tyson. Sugar Rashad Evans. Fight scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
Ready, do it.
Here we go! The former light heavyweight champion in the white trunks. The number 4 contender, Glover Teixeira, in the black trunks. Two of the most dangerous light heavyweights on the planet.
Rashad is going to have to do something to stop Glover from coming forward. He's going to have to get his attention and get his attention quick.
Glover, he said, Joe, changed everything after the Phil Davis fight. Training in his hometown of Danbury, Connecticut.
Well, that was an outstanding performance by Davis and a very disappointing one for Glover. He was completely controlled by Davis, who had one of the best performances of his career.
Glover said he was traveling around looking for different places. Obviously spent a lot of time at the pit. And now he is comfortable with his team in Danbury, looking for the victory over Rashad. Mike over Joe Rogan. Fox UFC
Glover
Fight
just
Night.
clipped him with the left hand and then a right.
Yep, this is our main event. Glover Teixeira in the dark trunks. Rashad Evans in the white trunks. Good to have you here on Fox.
The question is going to be whether Rashad chooses to try to take Glover to the ground, whether he tries to land a big shot on the feet. There's what he's looking for right there. He just swung and missed with a big right hand.
Like the one that knocked Chuck Liddell out. The signature moment of Rashad Evans' career, even considering that he defeated Forrest to become the champ. Movement, athleticism, and Joe for Rashad, the throw, the takedown. He got it.
It's it.
It's all over. Just like that. Glover Teixeira. Wow.
Wow.
His 20th first round finish.
And it's one of the things that we had said, and Rashad's not sure what happened. We just said, what happened? What did I get hit with? And Herb Dean had to tell him that he got hit with a punch, but it was a perfectly placed shot. And it's one of the things that we said about Glover is he has that kind of power, the ability to shut the lights out with one shot.
Take a look at it, Joe. Move of the Fight, sponsored by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for $30, period. Boom, with the left.
That is a perfectly placed left hook. And he was already stunned before that. Then he gets tagged again and goes out. And Herb Dean rescued him here. Let's take a look at it again. Here, boom, that left hand. Boom, and then the right, and that's it.
Bam. Right on the chin.
I mean, Glover just has absolutely brutal knockout power. When you talk to John Hackelman, he said he's never had anybody hit pads harder than Glover Teixeira. He said it hurts you through the pad.
Glover Teixeira by first round knockout. We'll be back to Tampa. Knockout. Glover Teixeira, 25th career win. To make it official, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Glover Teixeira!
All right, I'm here with the winner, Glover Teixeira. Glover, congratulations on a spectacular first round knockout. What did you expect coming into the fight, and was there anything unexpected about your performance?
I expect a great Rashad coming in. I want to thank him for the opportunity. I mean, this fight was like supposed to fight Shogun. They give him the fight, and he accepted. He accepted 5 rounds, and I'm just glad, man, because I'm here to fight. I fight 3 rounds. I fight 5 rounds. I fight him to a finish. We go no time limit. I don't care. I'm a fighter.
Well, let's look at the finish. Glover, you caught him with a beautiful left hand. You'd caught him with a couple shots before that, but this was the big one, right on the point of the chin, and you are known for your murderous power, and it was evidence right there.
You know, man, this is a business. We go out after the guys. I go to finish, like I say. You know, this fight is 5 rounds. I didn't want to come over here and step and do footwork. I'm always fight to finish. My big idol, Mike Tyson, that's to take care of business. And this is it. And, you know, just got to keep going. I know I hurt him with the right hand because, I mean, I feel my hand a little bit. So I didn't know it was a left hook, but...
Well, this is 3 big wins in a row for you and moves you to the very top of the heap. You've got Ovince St. Preux fighting John Jones next weekend, and of course Daniel Cormier waiting in the wings. Give us your thoughts about where you fit in the big picture.
You know, I fit right on the top, you know. I mean, Rambo Johnson, you know, he's waiting around for Jones and Cormier soap opera. So, I mean, he don't want to wait around. Let's dance, baby. Let's make some money.
That sounds like a fantastic fight. Congratulations, sir. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Listen, with a lot of respect for Rambo Johnson. He's a great guy, but like I say, we're here to do business. Let's do business, you know.
I like how you think. Glover Teixeira, ladies and gentlemen.
Congratulations to the